What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This time they'll go to the running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Back to throw, it's Mahoney. Fires on the move. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got a chance. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it on the right. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the move. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. To the air. It's Mahoney. With the catch, it's Thompson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. With the catch, it's Thompson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. 1st down for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sends it back in motion. Wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After settling for 3 on that first drive, you want to give the other side a big momentum boost, a big confidence builder. Kick another one. It's 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rice is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 17 to Georgia.
Back to pass, it's Mahoney.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside the... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So here comes the Michigan offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open, he makes the catch. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. To the air, it's Mahoney. This time it's complete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Ivory. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point. But this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the first down, but David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the take.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense, taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the first down, but you got there. And more importantly, we work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, getting the football out, and then falling on it. Nice job by the defense, forcing the turnover.
Handoff from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Back to throw, it's Mahoney. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half. To cut this to a one-possession game, need more of that physicality in the second half.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Makes the quick grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The lone back's got it. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. It's Bargava. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over New Mexico.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Mahoney. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Working that left side now. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking downfield, it's Mahoney. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Power football with the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bucks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He is denied, stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Off play action. Fears the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds us back in the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The inside handoff. Spins away from the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Under fire. Got his man quickly. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved him right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean... A chip shot field goal, it should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mahoney. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. And the returner goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bargava. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They want to run this quarterback.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 36 to Utah State.
To throw, it's Mahoney.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 1st down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.